My name is David Beck, and I'll be reading for the role of Mitch.
What's in your mind? I see something in your eyes.
It's dark in here.
I like it dark. The dark is comforting to me.
I don't think I've ever seen you in the light. That's a fact.
Is it?
I've never seen you in the afternoon.
Whose fault is that?
You never want to go out in the afternoon.
Well, Mitch, you're at the plant in the afternoon.
Not Sunday afternoons. I asked you to go out with me sometime on Sunday, but you always make an excuse. And when we do go out, it's always after 6, and then it's always someplace that isn't lighted very much.
There is some obscure meaning in this, but I fail to catch it.
What it means is I've never gotten a good look at you, Blanche. Let's turn on the light in here.
Light? Which light? What for?
Or this one with the paper thing on it.
What'd you do that for?
So I can take a look at you good and plain.
Of course you don't really mean to be insulting.
No, just realistic.
I don't want realism. I want magic. Yes, magic. I try to give that to people. I misrepresent things to them. I don't tell the truth. I tell what ought to be the truth. And if that is sinful, then let me be damned for it. Don't turn the light on.
I don't mind you being older than what I thought. But all the rest of it, Christ! That pitch about your ideals being old-fashioned, and all that malarkey that you've been dishing out all summer. Oh, I knew you wasn't 16 anymore. But I was a fool to believe that you was straight.
Who told you I wasn't straight? My loving brother-in-law? And you believed him.
I called him a liar at first. And then I checked on the story. First, I asked our supply man who travels through Laurel. Then, I talked directly over long distance to this merchant.
Who is this merchant?
Kai Faber.
The merchant Kai Faber of Laurel. I know the man. He whistled at me. I put him in his place. So now for revenge he makes up stories about me. 3
people. Stanley, Kai Faber, and Shaw swore to them.
Rub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub. In such a filthy tub.
Isn't it true you stayed in a hotel called the Flamingo?
Flamingo? No. Tarantula was the name of it. I stayed at a hotel called the Tarantula Arms.
Tarantula?
Yes, a big spider. That's where I brought my victims. Yes, I had many intimacies with strangers. After the death of Alan, intimacies with strangers was all I seemed able to fill my empty heart with. I think it was panic, just panic that drove me from one to another, hunting for some protection here and there, in the most unlikely of places, even at last, in a 17-year-old boy, but somebody wrote the superintendent about it. This woman is morally unfit for her position. This woman is morally unfit for her position. True, yes. I suppose unfit somehow anyway. So I came here. There was nowhere else I could go. I was played out, you know? What played out is my youth had suddenly gone up the water spout. Then I met you. You needed somebody. Well, I needed somebody too. I thanked God for you because you seemed to be gentle, a cleft in the rock of the world that I could hide in. But I guess I was asking. Hoping too much.
You lied to me, Blanche.
Who said I lied to you?
Lies. Lies. Inside and out. All lies.
Never inside. I didn't lie in my heart.